I'm just bored and I feel so bad. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. That's all I'm gonna say. Hi guys. I realized that I forgot to film my intro for this video, so here's the intro. I'm in my new apartment. Halfway through this, like filming this video, I actually moved. So Jade and I have our own place now. We're really excited. I will do like an apartment tour and a library tour once I get that set up, but there is a lot of work to be done. We still have like half of our furniture, so that's a work in progress. Anyways, today's video, because summer is kind of slowly coming to an end and we are starting to get those whispers of fall, which is like my favorite. I feel like the fall and winter are my two favorite seasons ever. I wanted to kind of like kiss summer goodbye with a summer reading vlog. So please join me for today's video as I read 3 summery reads. They all have different vibes. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Thank you for joining this video, and if you have read any of these books, comment down below and let me know. All right, let's go. This reading vlog, the first book that I want to read is The Someday Garden by Ashley Poston, just because like I'm really going for summer vibes, but I'm going for different summer vibes. So I know eventually I want to read like a slasher summer book, and I already have the perfect one picked out because it's also my book club's book of the month, so that'll be super fun. But this one, I just want to start with like an easy magical realism romance, and I heard this one is based off of The Secret Garden. So here we have Sophie Dreer. I think she's like grieving her best friend, and so she goes to this place called Lilymore, and she's the head gardener just for the summer. And she finds a magical door that keeps appearing at various spots around the garden, and inside this garden is a man, and she's gonna have some learning to do. He's gonna have some learning to do. They're gonna grow, they're gonna fall in love, of course. So I'm really excited because I think this book takes place in the summertime, like July, August. So I'm super excited. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and dive in. Really late. I should be sleeping because I have work tomorrow really early. I also have this really angry pimple on my forehead. I've been putting so many pimple patches on it, and so I'm just letting it breathe. I just washed it. Obviously I took a shower, but I wanted to give you an update. So I'm currently on page 211, which is chapter 26, and so far I'm really enjoying the book. There's a goose named Dammit in this book, and it's really funny. But yeah, it's kind of love triangle-y. There are 2 male characters that I'm like, they might be love interests, and I'm not gonna say who I prefer because obviously I know who she's gonna end up with, so it's like I kind of know where it's going. Another thing is My only gripe so far, and maybe it's because she is like grieving, this character is so non-committal and it's kind of frustrating me, but I feel like at the same time she's frustrating herself. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. The summer vibes are great. It's making me laugh. The characters are funny. I'm enjoying the plot line, and I'm enjoying the very like slow seeds of growth that are happening, and the friendships that are forming. But ultimately, like, because this is a romance, I know exactly how it's gonna end. I know exactly what's gonna happen. So I'm just kind of what is it called? Like the willing suspension of disbelief or something like that. That's kind of what I'm doing, and I'm just letting this book take me on the ride that it's meant to do. But yeah, it's a vibe so far. Really enjoying it. Okay, I'm probably gonna go to bed and read more tomorrow and update you later. Okay, good night.
Good morning. It's Wednesday. I finished The Someday Garden this morning because I was listening to the audiobook as I was getting ready for work and as I was driving here because I have a big commute, but only for 3 more days, today, tomorrow, and Friday. And then I will be moving with Jaden. So excited. The Someday Garden, Ashley Poston. I teared up at the end. I really liked it. So there's a goose named Dammit, and there's a goose dog named Reggie who cannot control this goose, even though that's what they got him for. It was so funny. Yeah, I got teary-eyed at the end because I think this book is for the girlies in their healing era, because like people, flowers are also fragile, and flowers go through seasons where, you know, sometimes they wither and they die, but then spring comes around again and they bloom, and they may look different, or they might be changed, but they're still just as beautiful. So getting to watch all of the healing that happens in this book, because there's grief on multiple parts. It's not just our main character Sophie who's grieving. A lot of our side characters are grieving, and the found family that they are able to connect with and like find. I don't know. I was getting teary-eyed by the end, and I was like, Natalie, you're driving, so pull it together. Overall, I think I want to give this book either 4.5 or 5 stars. I have not decided yet. When you see my Goodreads review, then you'll know the answer. And then in my last few minutes of my drive, I was able to start the audiobook for Slasher Summer by E.L. Chen. So far, I'm only 35 pages in. So far, it's really slow. But again, I'm only 35 pages in, so maybe it'll pick up soon. I don't know. If you don't know what this book is about, it's kind of like your typical like slasher film, like Friday the 13th, or like Camp Crystal Lake. I think that's Friday the 13th. So it says, it's a fun, twisty tribute to the cult films of the 1980s. Slasher Summer shows that the real horror is never being able to escape who you were in high school. So I guess these 7 friends are reuniting after high school. It's been a few years, and I guess there's a serial killer on the loose. I don't know. I'm only 35 pages in, but I will update you as I'm reading this. I'll probably read more on my lunch. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.
Hi, I'm surrounded by boxes because, you know, packing, moving, but I just wanted to give you an update. I didn't read as much on my lunch and on my way home as I thought, because I was like on the phone with people, but I'm 20% through Slasher Summer, and so far I'm still bored. I think that's also why I haven't been like reading it as much today, just because I can't keep my interest so far. It seems very like cliche. These kids are not in high school anymore, but it seems like they're clinging to their high school selves, even though it seems like it's been years. And it just seems almost unrealistic, because once I was out of high school for a couple of years, like, you know, you change when you go to college, you grow, you evolve. And it seems like these people are just kind of frozen in their high school selves, or like what happened in high school. They're like holding grudges, and they're just kind of stuck in the past. And I know the back says that the real horror is never being able to escape who you were in high school. And I wonder if this is like the author's doing this on purpose, and it's all gonna like tie back to some like revelation. We'll see. I'm not sure at the moment, but so far I'm just bored, and I feel so bad because I didn't pick this book. And Lexi, if you're watching this, which you probably are, I love you. I'm not hating on your book. It is giving Summerween vibes, which is, I know what you were going for. So far, I can't stay interested. I don't know if that's a me problem. Okay, I'm gonna keep packing. I'll listen to the audiobook or I'll watch something. I don't know, but I will see you in my next update. Okay, bye. Hi guys, I'm in my new apartment. It is an absolute mess, and I have not a lot of time to read until just now. There's still so much unpacking to do, but I have successfully finished Slasher Summer, and I'm gonna be so honest. I think I'm gonna rate it like 1.5 or 2 stars. Yeah, I really wanted to like it, but I just couldn't tell if it was supposed to be sarcastic or like satiric, or if the author was actually leaning into all the different tropes, because it's like we have like all the different stereotypical high school people, but they're not in high school anymore, but they're like caught up in what happened in high school. And I'm like, guys, it's been years, it's not that serious. So I don't know. I mean, I finished it because I wanted to be able to participate in my book club discussion, but frankly, I'm disappointed. I had really high hopes for it, and I just ended up not being a fan. So, but I'm excited to talk about this book with my book club girlies and see if anyone else liked it or if everyone felt the same as me. There's a lot to talk about. Unfortunately, it's just more criticisms than praise. Yeah. I don't know what book I'm going to read next, but I will let you guys know. Hi, I'm putting my arm up because I want to block the bright lights. That way the lighting, is a little better. Anyways, happy Friday. I am about halfway through Heartless by Elsie Silver. I just wanted kind of like a fun cowboy romance to feed that. I feel like cowboy romances definitely feel super summery to me. And let me tell you, I am eating this book up. It is so good at first. Okay, so like Willa is just so fun. She's like a sunflower, like as a human. She's just so bright. She's young. She just like lights up every room that she comes into. And Cade Eaton, he is a grumpy a-hole. Like, and it's so funny. Like, it's been so fun watching her just like open him up. Like, you know, he's smiling, he's laughing, and it's like normally he's so gruff and he's so not like trusting. He doesn't really trust a lot of people. And so and the spice, I'm eating it up. I'm literally having the best time ever. I'm probably gonna finish this book this weekend because Jaden's going to be going back to his mom's house because he's going to be working out in Redondo this weekend. So I'll be lonely and have reading time. So I'm so excited. Okay, all right. I'll update you guys later. Bye. So I just finished Heartless. Oh my god. So good. so good. I absolutely loved it. I think I'm gonna be rating it like 4.5 stars just because like it was so good. It was so good. And then like even the third act conflict or whatever you want to call it, it didn't make me like roll my eyes. It didn't annoy me. I was like, okay, you know, this is actually logical. Both parties were like very adult about it. You know, they weren't trying to like save their pride. I don't know. I really loved it. And I love that it's also setting up the few other books. Cause like me knowing like the Chestnut Springs series is a series instead of this book just coming out, I now know like what the next books are going to be. And so seeing those seeds get planted for these like future couples, I am so freaking excited. I'm so excited. But yeah, I think this was the perfect book to finish it out. It's summery, it's fun. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I had a really good time. The vibes were immaculate. I haven't really read like a pure just romance in a minute. I know I read Someday Garden, but Ashley Pawson's books feel a little bit more cozy and a little more fantastical with the magical realism, whereas like this is just contemporary cowboy romance. This is so summery. This was so fun, especially since like, you know, it takes place during the summer. So it's like, I don't know. I absolutely loved it. I'm so excited to continue the series. It has probably bumped itself up on my TBR. Anyways, I have plans to get to today. I'm going to go celebrate my dad's birthday with him. We're going to go see a mariachi band that does metal music and rock music. So really excited. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Comment down below like what your favorite summer reads have been. Yeah, please share this video with your friends, like, subscribe. I love you all.